Navigating the Heart. Who is Dragging You? By Ock Soo Park. Chapter 2. Desires. Have you learned self-control from a young age? There is no end to a man's desires, but there are limits to a person's ability. Problems arise when our desires exceed our abilities. Chronic complaints about desires ruin life and make everything miserable. That is why training for self-control from a young age is very necessary. A leper who, for the first time in his life, went to a Chinese restaurant and had Jajang noodles. Long time ago, I once held a conference at the Gyeongbuk leper colony. At that time, we did not have a sedan, so I would take the bus from Daegu to go to Masan, and then I had to take the bus once again from Masan to go to Gyeongbuk. The day of the conference, I got on the bus in Daegu, and there were 3 strange-looking men sitting on the bus. I looked closely at them, and they were lepers. I spoke to them first. "Hello, where are you going?" "We are going to a church conference," one of them replied. "Which church conference are you going to?" "It's the Gyeongbuk Ajo Church Conference." The 3 lepers were going to the conference where I was the main speaker, and in order to go there, they had left Andong from early in the morning, and we had gotten on the same bus from Daegu. "Who is the main speaker for that conference?" I asked. "It is Pastor Ock Soo Park," they replied. "Have you ever seen Pastor Ock Soo Park?" "No, not yet." "Don't lie." "No, we haven't." "I think you are lying." "No, we've really never seen him." At that time, when I told them that I was Pastor Ock Soo Park, they were so shocked that they almost fainted. By the time we arrived in Masan, it was already lunchtime. I asked them, "Why don't we eat before we go?" At that time, it was most convenient to go to Chinese restaurants, so I stepped into a Chinese restaurant first, but the 3 that were following me hesitated to go in. They were hesitant because they were afraid of entering the restaurant, and they were embarrassed because they were lepers. I realized that, and I called them in with an even louder voice. "Hurry up and come in. What are you doing?" The 3 of them hesitated, but they came in and sat on the chairs. "Excuse me, 4 double-sized bowls of Jajang noodles," I ordered. The young man who took the order looked at us and knew there was something strange about the 3 men, but even so, he silently brought the bowls of Jajang noodles. "Hey, young man, bring me some pickled radish and some more onions, please." That day, we deliciously enjoyed the Jajang noodles. Then, we once again got on the bus to go to Gyeongbuk, and the 3 of them appeared to be so happy. "Pastor, thank you very much. Because of you, I ate Jajang noodles for the first time in my life." Lepers were not allowed to go into restaurants, but they were saying that because of me, they were able to go in. "If I tell my wife about this, she probably won't be able to sleep," one of them said. One of them also said, "Today is a day that I will never forget for the rest of my life." Back then, I would often meet lepers and preach the word of God to them. I also spoke with them often. I saw that they lived with so much difficulty because of their leprosy. Among them there were many who were very diligent and many who were well educated, yet they had to live a life isolated from society. Once in a while they would have to go to the city for some business, and they were very careful not to reveal themselves. That is why these lepers were so touched to have a bowl of Jajang noodles. The 3 of them were so excited about eating the Jajang noodles that they asked, "Pastor, there are those of us who have never been to the public bathhouse. "What does the public bathhouse look like?" And they asked me questions about this and that. They were amazed by anything and overwhelmed by everything. It was because their hearts were low and humble.